think this is the one that we're going to pick. I really like Goblin Banneret a lot in Boros aggro. And you know what? I'm kind of in the mood to Rage Draft. I think I'm kind of in the mood to Rage Draft. So I think that the best thing to Rage Draft with ever is, of course, Boros. We're Rage Drafting right now, man. This is how we do it. No. No, there's a Murmuring Mystic there. I should have taken the Midnight Reaper. This is one of the best cards in the entire set. Okay, well, okay. Alright, well, there's Murmuring Mystic. I mean, I don't know what else to say. If I'm doing proper Boros, this is too slow for proper Boros. I've decided. I'm getting the Murmuring Mystic, man. I don't give a damn. These are some fucking good cards. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, we Dragonauts. Gets +2/+0 till end of turn. Yeah. Alright, I guess Izzet aggro that also contains a Murmuring Mystic? We're doing this draft fast, man. We have in this... Damn, this would have been a really sick Dimir. Dude, whatever. You know what? This is a quick draft. This is easy. There's our Sonic Assault. We're picking this one up. There's an Arboretum Elemental. But I'm not a sucker. Fresh Face Recruit. Nice aggro. Not the Muse Drake. Too slow. Boom. Fresh Face Recruit. Hellkite Whelp. Darkblade. Wall of Mist. What do we got here? Probably Hellkite Whelp. It's a fine 5-drop. It's fine. Piston Fist Cyclops. Exactly what we want. And that's a late one, too. Cabone. Radical Idea is probably right on the money. This is right on the money. Wojek Bodyguard. Great card. Probably not going to run it. Vidalcan Mesmerist. Great. Right on the money. Swinging in for damage. Crab. Urchin. Absolutely an Urchin. 100%. Maximize Altitude. I actually really like this card. I'm going to pick up one of it because I was expecting this Goblin Locksmith to come. What do you know? Torch Courier, not a chance in hell. Extrusive Pack Beast, get out of here. You have been extrusived. Oh, God, feels so good to just draft it. Warp Speed. This is not good for us. This is the pick. The 2/2 that can deal 2 damage. Welcome to the deck. Night Veil Sprite. Damn. It's a flyer that pings. Alright, let's get our spells over here. Maximize Altitude, Sonic Assault. We need a lot of spells. We need to make sure that we don't cut too dry on the spells here. There is a Watcher in the Mist as well, though. I actually think I do want the Watcher in the Mist. Like, we don't have a super thick high end, but the big thing we're looking for is instants and sorceries. Instants and sorceries. Instants and sorceries. Huh. I'm going to pick up... Shall we do another Vidalcan Mesmerist? Maniacal Rage, I actually don't like that much. We could have had a real sick Dimir. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're forcing what we're forcing. Electrostatic Field is only okay if I'm slower, and I'm not. We do need to start just going heavy on the spells, but Goblin Electromancer is too much the nuts, man. Too much the nuts. Those 2 spells will wheel, man. Well, we have a Night Veil Sprite, a Goblin Electromancer, or a Sonic Assault. Shut. I think I need to get the Sonic Assault. There's another Electromancer. We're getting rewarded, everyone. Rage drafting is succeeding. Yeah, we're going to get the Sinister Sabotage. How many Vidalcan Mesmerists can one man hold? You guys want the Mesmerist? You got it. Do we have anything in the 4 slot? Crablar? Do we want a Crablar? These are both terrible, and I have plenty of 2-drops. We're picking the Crab up. Passwall Adept, maybe. Very slow for us. Fire Urchin, possibly as well. Hey, look, we got that Muse Drake back. Checking up on the spells again. We have 4 spells. 4 spells. Nope, there's 1. I knew I got some spells in here somewhere. Rage drafting. Yeah, why not, man? Double Dazzling Light. That's a pretty weak spell. I got it. I got to scoot you, darling. Hey. Don't bite me. Alright. Putting my baby cat in the sideboard. Another Goblin Crater Maker. Although there is a Nullhide Ferox. That card's pretty tight. But I think it's pretty clear. We're gonna... Oh, that is a really good card. Goblin Crater Maker is what we're gonna go for, though. Experimental Frenzy. Yeah. Yeah. There's some clear cuts we gotta make. Oh, this is an interesting one. I think I actually do want the Banneret. Alright, so let's make some quick cuts. Locksmith. No. Be gone. I'm actually going to try not to run the Dazzling Lights, although I do need some stuff. I probably don't need 4 Vidalcan Mesmerists. Goblin Banneret, I think, is the choice. I think it is the aggro man's dream. We got a Sure Strike, though. I'm taking the Banneret. I don't care. Chemister's Insight. Command the Storm. Tajik Legion's Edge. Don't care that much about it. I think I'm going to get the Command the Storm. This is the aggro choice. I'm going to get that one in there. We do want the spells. We have Hypothesizzle. That's a very good one. Just lightning speed drafting. Look at this. Look, another Hypothesizzle. Great. Perfect. We are rounding out. Rounding out strong. There's a Sure Strike. I have plenty of 2-drops. There's a Sinister Sabotage. We don't know if we're going to run it. Do I want another Fresh-Faced Recruit? I'm not entirely sure. This rage drafting is making me rage. I know, I'm hurting some people. I'm not looking at half the picks, man. I'm just like, is that? Yeah. Feels good. It feels good to take out all of my aggression on drafting. Actually, Unexplained Disappearance is probably nice for us. We want to be proactive, not reactive. Maximize altitude. Yeah. We might even run 2 of those puppies. Selective Snare or Gravitic Punch. Might we run 2? I think this is probably better. Just the reach is more reliable. How the shit? I think we just do want the Sure Strike, yeah. I think we just want aggro cards, huh? Radical Idea, welcome. Beam Splitter Mage somehow made it. Righteous Blow. Vigil. Alright, let's do it. Okay. We have some nice removals. We have the crab. Fuck out of here. I'm going to cut the ones that we're not 100% certain on. Despy, listen, I'm picking you up. Hey, hey. Get away. Hey, don't bite me. Okay. Okay, I love you too then. Oh, she just went to rub against me. Wow, I hit her with the water and she just wants attention from Dad. Yeah, okay, okay. Ow, you really bit me, huh? Yeah, you're pretty mad. I think Hellkite Whelp. We might even cut the Watcher. Let's see. What are we at right now? 17. So we got, like, way too many creatures. So, in the low drop. Oh, my God. It just keeps on going and going. Yeah, it's me. It's your father. It's Cat Dad. Alright. Maximize altitudes. Let's go. Okay, so what spells do I want? I think I want these, and I want this. 2 Radical Ideas is, I think, 1. Do I want 2 Maximize Altitudes? Maybe. Hey, you gotta just give me a fucking break here, man. This cat is just like all the hell over me. We don't have that many Gravitic Punch targets, but we might run it. Let me actually cut this. Goblin Bannerets, yes. Do we want Urchins more, or do we want Mesmerists more? Beam Splitter Mage is good with Sure Strikes and Maximize Altitudes. Goblin Electromancer is always good. Crater Makers are always good. So we got to cut some of these 2-drops. Alright, we still need to cut 4 cards, which feels correct. Do I need 2 Radical Ideas? Probably not. This is probably the weaker ones. Return a Thing versus Maximize Altitude. No. This is just like Evasion. Like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, then we have these Sonic Assaults. Murmuring Mystic is good, but maybe slow. No leapfrog. Maybe not. We actually probably don't need this much damage on the low end. Took all these Vidal. Hey, would you just cut it out? You know, I'm actually going to cut the fire urchins. They're a little bit slow. So that gives us an even 40. This is a super crazy fast deck. Kinda like some... Maybe just actually another Mesmerist if we cut one. Do we want 8/8? What do we actually think about this? So we're at like 14-10? Seems right. If we cut one thing, we'll probably cut the maximize altitude. It's just nice because it's a repeatable one. We don't have a ton of... Whenever you cast an instant, it gets +1/+0 till end of turn. This makes it really hard for the opponent to block. This is why I like the Vidalcan Mesmerists. I could be wrong on my evaluation of them, but I really like them for this reason. So now we have 9 2-drops and a very cheapo depot guy. This is nice to have. Fire Urchin is really aggro, which is nice. Well, the thing that I'm actually thinking about the Fire Urchin is that it combines really nicely with the Goblin Bannerets. I don't know if I should do like 2 and 2. I don't know if I should do like 2 and 2. I kind of like the ability to mentor upon. If this is big enough to mentor, though, this will make this a 3/2. And I think I actually just want to be able to deal 2 damage a turn. Instead of thinking of these combo-y things, we're only going to get a few combos here and there. What do I think about a Murmuring Mystic, cutting that? I don't know. It's arguable that it's too slow. Danger Moose, 1,000 bits. I was always too nervous to play Draft Seal until watching your stream. Played my first Seal yesterday, went 3-3. Then my second went 7-0 with Grixis. Just wanted to express my thanks. I'm happy to hear it. All y'all drafting and having better experiences than me. Don't worry, I'm never going to leave you, okay? You're going to be with me forever. It's okay. I know you had a rough morning. It was scary with that alarm, but now you're with Dad. My arm is going to be in serious pain later because she's just leaning on it. Atomic Faces, do you have any advice on the situation? I'm not a big fan of my job, and by the time I get home, I'm not wanting to work on my craft, but I feel stuck because I need to work on it. I know it's a mixture of laziness and dedication, but any advice? Yeah, the best advice I can give is to shift your sleep schedule. For instance, if you are like, get up at 8, get to work by 9, work from 9 to 6, and then go to bed at midnight, right? If that's what you're doing. So that way you're coming home at 6 making dinner, and now it's like 7, and you just kind of feel tired. Shift it forward. Get up. Not crazy early, but like get up at 6. Work on your project for 2 hours, and now it's 8. And then go to work. Come home at 6, eat your dinner. Now it's 7, and then you have 3 hours to just mess around and rest. And then, very quickly, after a week, you've already done 10 hours of work. I think this is right with these 2 Command the Storms, or with this Command the Storm and the 2 Hypothesizals. I think that's right. This actually looks pretty okay. The big question for me is the maximize altitude, which I am really trying out this time. I think 1410 seems pretty good. We might want 15-9. Ooh. All right, Rage Draft complete. Join the day. Oh, look at that Neurobot posting. Yeah, join the day-night Discord with over 20,000 members and 50 gaming and IRL topics. That's right, we have over 20,000. Nice Grixis game on Spellslingers today. Hell yeah, man. That was a tough game. I was thinking hard. I was like delaying the production because I was like, oh god, I really gotta look at the decks beforehand. I see a hand where I can play nothing, so I'm gonna mulligan. That's good. There we go. Ooh. Alright, let's see if we get the Vidalcan powerhouses going. If Hikotori plays one blocker, then we Vidalcan reduce the blocker. There's very few things that are scary at 2 mana. Ooh. So we're going to play afterwards, because 3 mana is enough for the Whisper Agent, which is super common. Get reduced, get reduced. So, a Vidalcan trading for a Whisper Agent is perfect. We'll poke in for 2, which is fine. Whisper Agent will have to come down, is fine. Yep. Yep. God, I'm just covered in cat hair. These cats just like... I want to rub against you until you're dead. I love you so much. Now I actually do need this land for once. This gets around Artful Takedown, which is pretty sick. I would like to request a land. Good. Now we have one Hypothesizzle that's in the deck. Because recall that we actually did place a Hypothesizzle at the bottom with our Scry. Bird is in Hamburg. Yeah, it's sad. It's freaking sad, man. Yeah, block it. This bird is nice. So this is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, and this says... it just creates copies of spell. God, I am calling it like crazy this game, man. There's the price of fame right there. Man, I am good. Oh, damn. Kada says, Damon, have you ever had to make a decision between something your head tells you to do and what you feel you want to do? Yeah, daily. Every day. Every single day. And it's really simple to describe. Like, every single day, I hit this point where I say, okay, do I want to... do I want to work on one of my fun projects? Or do I want to just sit there and not do anything? It's real easy to just sit there and not do anything. That's a great pickup. So I have to reduce this. I'm going to target the Sure Strike on the Beam Splitter and then Beam Splitter onto the bird. Beam Splitters onto this, which gets first strike. Now we have a Banneret that can get double buff, which is really sick. Yeah, so like I like to do... I like to carve out a little bit of time before I do any decision where there's going to be some amount of time following up on that. Boy, I wish I had another Sure Strike. Can he do it? Phenomena. Can Dana do it? Shit. So, like, for instance, let's say it's 8 p.m., I'm done with dinner, and I'm sitting there. I'll feel some urge to, like, oh, I want to go play games with my buddies, or I want to just watch a stream or something like that. I just try to carve out, like, a minute at a time. We're in that minute of time. That's just enough time. We Dragonauts. Okay, so I got a buff, and this will become a 2-1. This will become a 2-1 and a 1-1. And then I swing with absolutely everything. If I reduce this, then he can just chump there, so I have to reduce that. Yep. It'll just carve out a minute, and I'll say to myself, like, okay, what do I want to do with my time? Do I really want to just screw around and, like, watch a stream? Is that really what I need right now? Is this worth it to do? That's it? Now, if our opponent swings, we do have to block here. Because if there's a Surveil card that comes down, we'll get pinged to 8. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7, 8. So we're going to have to chump the Dark Blade. Which is totally fine by us. Yep. Yuppity-duppity-doo. That is what I expect you to do. So if we get like a sure strike off the top, we might win outright. Is that right? Well, this is going to be an interesting outcome. Okay. That was close enough. That gets boosted. That gets shrunk. So then the chump comes up. Wow, you're gonna trade? That was close. It's close enough. What do we think about our deck construction with the 4 Vidalkins? I like it. I like it. You know, I think that because we don't have that many amazing targets for maximize altitude, I'm going to cut one of those and just put in something else. I actually think a leapfrog is going to be good for us. It's kind of like a baby maximize altitude. Ruby, awesome Ruby says, why not? Or not wait and block. Eh. Didn't terribly see a big reason to. Pretty hard to win. I have no heals, and with 2 pings away, we're pretty much dead. That's a good hand. Oh, Lord. Wow. Wow, that's a good hand. See if we can mark any wins today. I think I enjoyed that game. That was a good game. Murmuring Mystic might be too slow, but might not. We have tons of jumpstart ability, so. I know this card. me do this. Is it better to just Banneret up this guy? I think it is. I mean, there's not enough for a Whisper Agent. I don't think there's any flash things that can occur. I mean, there's technically a Sure Strike, but I think getting the 3/3 to start being able to get damage in. And this is like a very nice resilient stat line. For example, here it is, being nice, secure, and resilient. This helps so much to make all these spells super, super duper ultra relevant. Whoa! Alright, so now we actually get some options here, huh? So I can blow up one of these. Sonic Assault one of these. Do it on the following turn. Actually, I should have swung with this, because if there were any blocks, I could just Goblin Crater Maker to blow one up. No, he would have blocked with 2 of these. And I would have lost the Electromancer. That was good not to attack. How old's your cat? Is she a house cat? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got little house baby cats. So this actually opens up insane options for us. I think it is Murmuring Mystic time. Because we can actually just win the game with this hand. I mean, if there's a Sinister Sabotage... Devious Cover-Up. Alright, well this is actually fine. No attack us. So we're very likely going to do some combination of like Sonic Assault, Sonic Assault. Okay, this actually gives us... So if we blow this up, then if we Sonic Assault these 2 other things... What up? I do 1 billion damage. Alright. I really think I've been undervaluing Maximize Altitude. It's very good. Like, if you get Piss and Fist Cyclops and you just, like, maximize Altitude, then you should, like, so much damage. No blocks. We're going to maximize Altitude this guy. Discarding the Mesmerist. Now we have 2 targets. Alright, so that's put on our dudes. Now I'm going to swing with everything. Alright, cool, we did it! Woo! Hi, Despy. Every time I say hi, Despy, she just like, her tail goes crazy. Alright, let's mark some wins with the Rage Drafting. Rage Drafting feels great. Feels grand. I actually think that Maniacal Rage is remarkably good in Boros, because there's just not a lot of 2... Could be godlike. Like, Banneret Beam Splitter's pretty dope. But, like, if you get a couple Bannerets, and then you, like, Maniacal Rage them on turn 2, yeah, that's exactly what I want. This is quite honestly a disgusting card to get with Beam Splitter Mage and Banneret. I'm going to play on main 1 because the interface is easier and just spam like this. Ease of interface is very important to me. Granati Shield Mate, okay. Alright, so we have a very nice play here. We can play this. We can buff this. Using this. We can maximize altitude on this, like that. Oh, I should have maximized altitude on both of them, because then they both would have gotten buffed. Whoops. Well, we missed a point of damage, but whatever. It's like, if any of you are looking for the reason that I chose to include the Beam Splitter Mage, that was it. So what is... This would be 6, and then this would be... Isn't it amazing to watch Day 9 learn? And that's lethal. Whew, wouldn't it have been scary if I was one off? Oh, wowzers. Alright, it's a pretty sick win. Dude, I'm telling you, I really do think that some of these, like, 1 and 2 mana cards are just, like, stupidly good. This is why I've been more into Maniacal Rage and things like that lately. Okay, was it Hayden? Have you seen Akira? It seemed like it'd be up your alley. Not only have I seen Akira and loved the movie, but I've also read through the manga several times. It is one of my favorite works of fiction on any medium. Well, we did it. What decks are you most excited to construct and test out? Jeskai Control, the Golgari midrange control, Selesnya tokens, and sort of a discard-focused Dimir deck. It's also pronounced Akira. Yeah, but I'm comfortable saying Akira. Is the story of Akira based on anything or just inspire a bunch of stuff? Because there's so many other anime with similar storyline. The story of Akira is actually unbelievably fascinating. Like, the story of how it was actually created into a work of fiction. So, Katsuhiro Otomo, I don't know how the correct pronunciation is, but... Katsuhiro Otomo, who is the author of the anime, as well as the director of... Excuse me, he's the author of the manga, as well as the director of the anime. I would happily embrace an attack right here. That'd be fine. Low blocks. When you draw well, you draw well. What can you say? It's the same person. And what Katsuhiro Otomo did is Katsuhiro Otomo was actually midway through the writing of the manga when he did the directing of the anime Akira, and then after Akira came out is then when he went back and actually wrote the rest of the manga. So it's really interesting because there's not exactly like, therefore, a definitive version of Akira. Or if I want to be fancy and pronounce it properly, I'd go Akira. I think the Banneret's better. Cosmotronic Wave blows us out, but I just assume he's not running it. So it's not like one is the definitive work. Like, it's very much different from other things where, you know, you'll have, oh yeah, this author wrote the book, and then they adapted the book to be XYZ. So if I swing with this and reduce them all to 1/3s, a lot will die. I'm gonna still just start getting the beats in, right? It's gonna have to trade 1 and 1. I'll lose one. Doesn't really matter at this point. This. Want as many things at 2 health as possible. Probably should have shrunk that one. No, that's fine, because then this has to. This will jump here. This what Muse Drake will trade with the Goblin Banneret. That's very wrong. In this way, we only lose one thing, and we keep the Banneret alive. So we're going to swing again, but this time we'll have a much higher amount of damage that we can put in. So Wobble Hollow really needs a huge card here. And what's very nice here is that with just these 4 dudes, what could you possibly do other than play Clarion? What? I don't know at all. I mean, this will block this, which will cause it to die, which is a little sad, but that's okay. Because we just need to maximize damage. I don't know what this swing back was. I mean, Wobble Hollow will obviously block the 5-1, which will cause it to die. But then we're going to get in for just a boatload of damage. Now, if I draw a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we could be dead here, but I think this is still completely correct play. And the reason I say that is I feel like there would have been oodles more different decisions in the last 3 turns. Like, a Sure Strike would have been played in the last few turns to really screw up my board. One Sonic Assault wins. Maximize altitude wins. Okay, so if we swing out, we have to reduce the damage from the boar. We're going to get some trades in. So that's bounce. That's bounce. That's a trade. That's a bounce. We're very close. Like, Hypothesizzle will win. Well, Hypothesizzle will mostly win. We have 2 of those. Command the Storm will mostly win. 2 Sonic Assaults will mostly win. There's a lot of things that mostly let us win. Oh my god, an Ionize. Well, that's actually good then. Maximize altitude, so like, not quite half the deck, but a lot of the deck. Sure Strike doesn't win, but it blows out the opponent. That's totally fine. Swing in my face. Boy, that is a turn late, isn't it? This is instant speed. So we have to blow up this guy. Wait for our opponent's turn. Alright. played Experimental Frenzy at all in the series? Not really. Got it once. Why not swing out? There's not really any good trades. Like, I was trying to, like, trade away his board, so that way it helps keep our health high. Command the Storm can't go face? No, if it coulda. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man. These games have been, like, very frustrating today. I mean, I'm not saying this is, like, a 7-0 worthy deck by any stretch of the imagination, but... when, like, we have, like, 8 cards, like, if we actually look at our... Okay. We got more. We need a more aggro start. There we go. Seven-0 in my heart. Actually, fine. You can also crater make it at some point, but probably won't even do that. Double Sonic Assault's pretty nasty. Double Veneer Spybug is pretty nasty. What's going to be better? Sonic Assault? First? I mean, we'll see what happens. You're 9-0 in my heart when 9's for branding. God, I mean, this is obviously, very obviously, a humorous rage draft. Okay, so if we... Yeah, I think that the right play here is to run this puppy out. Get both of these flying. And now, if we draw a land, we can do some dirty stuff with Maximize Altitude, Sonic Assault. We can also just Goblin Crater Maker. 4 black in one of those is pretty obnoxious. Surveil too. Boy, that's desperate. Alright, so our opponent is very, very close to dead. We just have, like, way too many different threats. There's gonna be some 2/2 bugs. Which we can blow up. Everything gets huge, get huge, get huge, get huge, get huge. If we kill a double spy bug deck, then we're happy. That's a mistake. That is such a mistakey. Block black does not really do that much. So now we do have Maximize Altitude in the hand. Alright, so we lose the Mesmerist. It's okay, we can maximize altitude. If we draw a land, we can maximize altitude and Sonic Assault. Well, if we draw an island, we can do that. That's a win, right? Oh my god, we did it. We killed a man today. Fantastic. You know, I'm actually wondering if this Murmuring Mystic is just the wrong thing to have in here. I think I should just get rid of that puppy. I think that's actually better. I mean, that's like a crazy thing for me to say, but I actually think that that's correct. I'm just gonna put in another maximize altitude, dude. What are we at? 10, 14? That's still fine. Why 4x Mesmerist? First of all, because they're hilarious. Second of all, it's very nice for just keeping up aggression. You just get like a couple 2-drops down, and normally, if your opponent was able to play something, one thing with 2 power, that would shut down 2 things of mine with 2 power. But the Vidalcan Mesmerist kind of forces them to keep going one for one. I think we do keep this, because we have 1 play, and if we draw an island, we like immediately win, but if we draw another mountain, we can do this, and then we have maximize altitude with Beam Splitter, so... Alright, I'm the best player that ever lived, ever. No one else is even close. High risk, high reward. What deck we're playing today? Izzet Rage Draft. I need to get some more coffee. I need to eat 5 almonds as well. Feeling a little low energy. I have to eat those 5 almonds. I love calories, man. Let me tell you about it. Perfect. We're gonna have to get the Piston Fist down right away. Pretty punished with that Selesnya deck earlier. Oh my god, dude, I kept the 2-lander when I had 4 amazing 3-drops, and we just never got there. We're gonna play in main 1 because it makes the interface easier. Explain main 1 plays every time. Damn right, Onderin. Damn right. So we don't want to swing with anything because Dalakash has enough for Whisper Agent. Or we don't want to attack with anything, excuse me. 1 land would be amazing right now because if we draw 1 land, we're going to Beam Splitter and Crater Maker. Then we'll be able to deal like a lot of damage. Alright, this is why we have maximized altitude and a Beam Splitter Mage. Isn't that sad? Ooh. So when we swing with maximize altitude, this is going to be 3. This is going to be 8 in the skies. It's pretty good. We are on 3 land Dalakash. There's nothing that scary in the air right now, except maybe a Muse Drake. It's actually very bad news for us. This is what we do. Hope for land next turn. Because if we get a land, we can Crater Maker, blow up the bats, maximize altitude, and swing with the team. Great. It's out of the way. Maybe land Watcher in the Mist, something like that. Not an issue at all. Hypothesizal. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're going to maximize altitude on this. Pay 1. It's going to go on to this. We have a Crater Maker. If we draw a land, is that lethal? We're probably going to use the maximize altitude to send the Hypothesizal back home. Winning with 3 lands. Yeah, this is kind of what I like about aggro decks in this format. With Jumpstart and Mentor, there's just a lot of stuff to do. I think I don't even blow up with the Crater Maker, right? I think I just don't. I think I maximize altitude and swing because the Bartizan Bats will actually have to chump block the Beam Splitter Mage, and I have nothing else to split. Severed Strands. Okay. On the Spinal Centipede. Wow, that's a huge error. Yeah, that's... He just... Wow, our friend made a mistake. Wow, our friend is just... making errors. Okay, we have options now. Yeah, this is just so clearly the best play. Do this. Hello. This to me says I have a Whisper Agent, which is okay. That you get mentored. We'll probably just trade with a Whisper Agent because that's fine. It's totally fine. Super duper, ultra A-okay. So I think our opponent, there's a number of options that our opponent has. If our opponent blocks here, we'll actually trade the Whisper Agent with the Goblin Crater Maker. Because our opponent will likely feel in the clear with this. Blocking the Vidalcan Mesmerist is an option. Okay, Wall Mist there. Banneret is the other choice. And do I let that through? Yeah, I mean, all these are fine. All these are fine trades. Yeah, no, I totally let this through. Punch in for 2. Play this, because this will reduce the cost of Hypothesis down. Don't want to save the Banneret. No. Well, that does suck. It's alright. That is a bit sad. That's a lot of damage, man. At any point, we can just Crater Maker to punch through. I mean, our opponent is being a little bold. This is to just target creature. So, like, we're once again in a position where, like, half our deck wins the game. I'm gonna blow this up now. Get out of here. There's a few things that cost 4 mana, so I wouldn't have enough, such as Hypothesis. God, I'm so good. I'm just great. I am a good player. I think that even if this gets countered, that's okay. I think we did it, everyone. Oh my gosh, beating people to death. You know what, I'm gonna get some coffee and 5 almonds. Coffee and 5 almonds, I'll be right back. Gosh, I can't believe this deck is way worse than that Selesnya deck we drafted too. Yeah. Alright, can we go to 7 from heaven? We might be able to. Oh, yeah. Love almond. Never punished. Really good. These nuts are falling everywhere. This is a tricky spot. I think I actually have to go for the Experimental Frenzy play, so I have to sure strike this. not bad, actually. Oh, that's really bad. Alright, we're on the experimental frenzy plan. We don't have a Cosmotronic wave at all. Desperate times call for desperate measures. We're going to trade a 1-1, but I really need to slow this game down. Like, super duper duper badly. Alright, so I gotta trade with this puppy. This is... So we're dead soon, but not immediately. Soon, but not immediately. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be dead, like, basically immediately, unless we draw... A lot of 2-drops. A lot of 2-drops is what we gotta draw. Mountain. There's a Mesmerist. There's a Crater Maker. It's really good. That's a lot of damage. Get in there, my friend. Woo! Any trade's a good trade. Damn, our opponent is playing well. Bastard. Trade here and here. I think that's the right play. We trade like this, and then we block this thing. We say the 2 blockers, and then we sacrifice this to blow this up so that we prevented a little damage. Alright, like this. And then we're at 3, which gives us a little bit of time, a little bit of hope. So we just need 2-drops. Really, it's just if we can get enough 2-drops. Alright, there's a Vidalkin. There's a Mountain. There's a Piston Fist Cyclops. Okay, we're stabilizing. We're doing it. Get in there, my friend. Alright, so we've lived. We've lived, which is good. That's a real bad one. Meow! That's the worst one, in fact. Not attacking would be a super smart play here. Alright, so I gotta trade, and now I gotta jump. We're at 1. Alright, there's a Mountain. So if we blow this up, we have 7 mana. What can we do with 7 mana? Not a lot, I'm afraid. I can actually just cast this. I think it's better to just keep digging. Oh, fuck. Can't believe I've done this. This was a really good card. We did. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. I mean, Experimental Frenzy almost won us that game, but that's alright. Wasn't the best draft. But we still get to claim a prize.